Welcome to CryptoCoins, where we review the best coins for you.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. Today we are taking a look at an interesting dynamic between NFT, real world assets, as well as real estate. But before we get into any of that, just a reminder that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm simply a geek on the internet, here to bring you different forms of entertainment. Sometimes it's going to be crypto, Web3, AI, NFTs. You never know what we're going to talk about. But one thing I can tell you for certain is no matter what we talk about, you should be doing your own due diligence. Do your own research. There's things I may miss. There's important things that might get left out or I may not know about. So be sure to put in the research for yourself. In any financial decisions that you're making, you're doing so of your own cognizance. Never let anyone on this side of the screen tell you what you should do with your money. That all out of the way, we are going to jump into today's project. Now we are talking about Stage Point Europe. Now right here at the top, I would like to let you know that I am being sponsored by them. They are sponsoring this video. So I just want to be transparent about that, since that's one of the things they say they are, is very transparent. But let's go ahead and offer up a quote from their team. They're not building another token. They're bridging crypto with the real economy. Your investments work where it matters: in housing, offices, logistics, hubs. Blockchain ensures every cent is visible. So there you go. So transparency is a big thing for them. And you might be like, well, that's all well and good, but what is it? Well, it is a blockchain powered platform that is offering access to real estate backed digital assets. The properties that they are including in this are fully audited, tokenized, and transparently managed. This isn't aiming to be a speculative crypto. Instead, it is digital access to real tangible value. They're doing this by merging blockchain, specifically Ethereum and Polygon, with real world assets via NFTs and the SPE token, both of which we'll talk about a little bit later in the video. The investors access profitable real estate development projects and will be able to earn transparent income. So the ecosystem bridges the digital and the physical worlds together through on-chain tracking, as well as tangible growth and institutional grade backing. So let's go over how it does this with NFT staking. So your rewards are fully guaranteed by their corporate guarantor, but as you can see, there's this little 6 to 12% APR. What this is talking about is their NFT staking, and you'll be able to purchase NFTs with stable coins. So that's going to be either USDT, Tether, or USDC, and you'll be able to stake those and earn I have slightly different numbers. What I'm seeing is 6 to 14%. This is saying 6 to 12. Let's go by what the website says in case there was a mess up on my end. But you'll have a 6 to 12% annual reward paid monthly or at the term's end. Those funds will go to Stage Point Fund for real estate development, and every transaction will be recorded on chain, and the portfolio growth will be tied directly to their NFT sales. Next up, you have their utility token, SPET. I think this is said SPE Token, I believe, but you know, sometimes the naming categories are weird and how they actually say it. But SPET is a core utility token that is driving Stage Point Europe's entire ecosystem. It's going to be the medium of exchange that is used to access NFT real estate offerings and digital services, as well as being a reward token that's distributed monthly to NFT stakers, and the yields will be linked to their market value. As well as you have loyalty, and basically the loyalty that you have is met with access to exclusive drops, AI generated insights, as well as private investor channels where you can discuss, you know, your different aspects of investing. On top of all this, the ecosystem's growth will be led by some buyback and burn strategies that will be fueled by the real estate's profits. As you see here, a portion of the interest received by SPE is distributed as staking rewards to NFT holders. Additionally, SPE provides further incentives through SPE tokens, which could be used. NFT staking rewards, early access to new NFTs that come out, and membership in those exclusive communities. Next up, we have a quick breakdown of the tokenomics. Also, it's been featured in some of these places, Bitmart, well, all of these places, Bitmart, Uniswap, Mexi, Kraken, Binance, and Coinbase. But as far as the tokenomics go, you can see here, that is 100 million total number of tokens. The team is going to get 10 million. And then you have the breakdown of where the rest of it's going. So they're attempting to be, transparent here. One thing I will say is it doesn't seem that you have any sort of team doxing on the page. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Maybe I could have just missed it, but I do have some information about them. The founders are Whitney Quillen, which they have 30 plus years of investment banking from Mellon Family Bank. Also has managed billion-dollar deals. You have James D. Marver, who is the co-founder of Vantage Point Capital. He has led investments in Tesla, former board member, eBay, Google, Nokia, Cisco, as well as being an advisor at UC Berkeley, National Venture Capital Association. And on the advisory board, you have Harriet Lillian, I believe is how it's pronounced. This is president and COO of Wisdom Tree. NASDAQ is probably the one that you be most familiar with, but 100B plus. And then you have former CEO, ITG, co-founder as well of DYOR Securities, as well as a pioneer in Bitcoin spot ETF, global ETF and digital asset expert. That is who is on the advisory board. So just some people on the team I thought they might like you to know, because they are claiming to be so transparent, because there's not any specific area on here where I'm seeing that they have doxed themselves. So I think they would want you guys to know, and if not, we'll take out in editing. But other than that, I really think that they are trying to be really transparent here. They have a decent idea of connecting these non-fungible tokens to the real world asset of real estate. And so every bit that they utilize, they are trying to then turn around and it will be rewarded by your staking, and there will be deals that come up that you can utilize your tokens that you'll get generated for that, for the exclusive purpose of utilizing on Stage Point, but I'm sure there will be plenty of uses for it other than that as well later on down the line. So what to say here at the end? Well, you have the real assets with digital accessibility, so it's backed. It's a tokenized real estate that's backed by real world assets. You have the NFT utility within the real world use dynamic, which is going to be really good because it's backed by those audited. That's going to be really good because it's backed by those audited properties. You have the Web3 transparency, where they're trying to be transparent with their audits, their smart contracts, traceable assets. It'll all be viewable, and you'll be able to track every bit of where each purchase goes and how the money is being spent and everything like that. You have your smart contract based rewards, where you'll be able to earn via the NFT staking, and then the long-term stable access by future-proofing entry to real estate for yourself. that's the ultimate goal that they're putting forward, that they're claiming. So if you're interested, go ahead and check them out. We'll leave links in the description. They do have a Discord, a Twitter, or an X if you prefer, and then they also have a Telegram. And if you're really interested in the communities, you may want to go check them out and get in touch with people who are already in it and see more about it. That's all I really have for this one. Seems like an interesting project. I'm always interested in real world assets and their capabilities and what they can back utilizing NFTs or any kind of crypto that really leans into real world assets. I think a lot of people are looking more into that every single day. So that's all I got for this one. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.